So what is up, guys? Welcome back to the Mornick Ackerman channel. The iPhone 17 is the best iPhone you can buy right now. Let me explain why. We'll begin by talking about the price. So the iPhone 17 is going to come in right around that $799 price tag that you've been used to paying for basically a base model. But why this is a big deal is because the 17 does give you a starting storage of 256 gigabytes. So at that price, this is the best value iPhone you can buy right now. It also comes in various colors such as lavender, mist blue, white, and black. Now, the white and black are pretty classic, but this sage color option right here is definitely a standout option. The next reason is it kind of has most of the features you're used to from other iPhones, including the camera control, which allows you to use this camera button. In addition to that, you can hold it down. It's capacitive change EV modes. You can change the depth. You can change the zoom. You can change cameras, styles, tones, you name it. You can do it here with camera control. The next one is this also has the action button just like the Pro and Pro Max. And it also does have the same aluminum type of material on the sides that you'll find on the Pros. It is not quite as curved in the corners as the Pro and Pro Max, but the overall device is definitely something of a joy to hold, mostly because it is pretty light and comfortable like the iPhone 15 and 16 that came before it. But the real big deal here and the standout feature is the ProMotion display. It is super noticeable coming from an iPhone 16 or even a 15 how smooth the regular 17 is. And it kind of makes it feel like when you're using this phone from the front, that you're not even using anything other than a Pro phone. It kind of feels exactly like an iPhone 16 Pro. They also reduced the bezels on this phone, which allows this phone to become an incredibly edge to edge kind of feel right here. As you'll see, the actual reduction in bezels is pretty noticeable on this 6.3-inch panel. Now, the iPhone 17 does have dynamic island, which doesn't really separate its display from the Pros, meaning that you're getting a good value once again. Now, when we go into the camera, you'll also find that same 18 megapixel camera that you're used to from the Pros, and you can back in and out of this phone. So definitely, it's going to be a nice ultra wide angle for those of you who want to go ahead and do that. Look how wide we can get right here for the iPhone 17. So definitely a pretty strong overall experience when it comes to the camera. The OLED display also gets brighter than some of the previous Pro models. So this phone is like a Pro and kind of like a base model skin, if that makes sense. Also, it does have one of the cleaner looks, I think, with the simple vertical cameras right there and overall glass back, aluminum shell. So definitely not quite as good as titanium, but really solid. This also has faster charging than some older iPhones, and it's not like super fast, but it's a little bit faster than some older upgrades. And it also does have dual speakers, unlike the Air. It's really hard to pick and find something wrong with the iPhone 17. And for that reason, I think it's the best iPhone you can buy this holiday season. Let me know if you agree with that statement down below in the comments. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, or you're a little bit confused about which iPhone to get, drop it down below in the comments. Thumbs up if you enjoyed it and subscribe for more. I'll catch you all in the next episode. Nick here. Be sure to be well and peace.